Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. I am labeling this message as a message for February 26th because I'm posting it in time for the 26th where I am. But depending on where you are, the 26th may have already come and gone. So, we're just setting the intention that this be a message for the next 24 hours from whenever you happen to see it. Happy birthday to all the February 26th babies out there. And happy birthday to you if it happens to be your birthday on whatever day you might stumble upon this video. Let's see what's coming up here for the collective. And the card that we have is the Death card. Now, this is a card that scares a lot of people, but it's not a scary card. And I'm not just saying that under my bias towards this card as a Scorpio, but it is a good card. Okay, so we're going to talk about this. First and foremost, it's a Major Arcana card. Major Arcana cards are going to come up anytime that we're coming into a new chapter, like a significant defining moment in our life, a defining period. That being said, even though I'm setting the intention for this to be a message for the next 24 hours, whatever is happening in the next 24 hours is setting a series of events in motion or is the beginning of a new chapter. So this kind of energy is not going to finish in a 24-hour period of time, but it's beginning something. It's beginning a new phase, a new period, a new chapter, as I said. And the Death card is very much about the phoenix rising from the ashes. The Scorpios are sometimes referred to as the phoenix of the zodiac because they're very much about cycles, endings, and new beginnings and rebirth. And so you may be stepping into this energy. This may be a time that you're coming into a really powerful rebirth, that you are embracing this phoenix energy. If you are a Scorpio, then that can tell us that things are happening for you in the next 24 hours, that you're really beginning to come into your authenticity and you're taking back your power. You're living your best life unapologetically without any thoughts or worries or concerns about the opinions of others. You're living your best life and you're not worried what other people think about it. You're in your confidence. You love yourself. You embrace yourself. You accept yourself, all of yourself. There's nothing you're cringing about. There's nothing you're embarrassed about. There's nothing that you regret because, every single part of that made you who you are in this moment. And so there's this sense of being in your authenticity, being in your confidence, loving yourself, all of yourself, living in your joy, living in your power. And that's very powerful. If you have a Scorpio placement, there could be big changes or big shifts happening for you in those houses or those areas of your life. Some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio that might be a significant soulmate at this time. Now, going back to the energy of the card in terms of cycles and, rebirths and the phoenix rising from the ashes, the Death card can also tell us that we're at peace with letting go a certain aspect of our life because we know that it's done. It did everything it was meant to do for us. We learned everything we were meant to learn from it. And now it's time to move on to something else. Now it's time to begin something new. So this could be the permanent end of something that you were doing in your life. Sorry, I had to pause there for a moment. Something that you were doing in your life that was very significant, but now you're done with it. And it's time for the next big thing. It's time for the next adventure, the next phase, next journey. So it's a significant shift, right? We're not just talking about, this was a nice job and all, but you know what? Maybe I'll go work for the competitor. This could be where you're deciding, you know what, I'm done. I'm done with this career. I'm done with this path. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm going to go into a different path, or I'm going to retire, or I'm going to start a business and I'm not going to work for somebody else anymore. It would be a big shift. It would be a big change. It wouldn't just be going to something similar or going to something that is, like a continuation of what you've already started. It would be like we're starting something completely new, completely different. It could be the ending of sickness if people have been dealing with a uh, time of sickness. There could be where we're finding what works for us, what heals us. We're no longer going to deal with those ailments or those issues. It could be the ending of being single. If you've been single for a long time, it could say, okay, that time of singleness helped me to heal, helped me to grow, helped me to know who I am, and now I'm done. Now I'm ready to be coupled. Now I'm ready to share my life with somebody, right? So again, it's not just somebody that you're just kind of, I'll hang out with this person or I'll see. Like it's a whole new way of life. It's a life of commitment and sharing a life with somebody and not a life of singleness. So it's just the ending of something that has done what it was meant to do, and now it's the time for a different experience, a different way of being, a rebirth. Could be getting your fire back, getting your zeal back, getting your passion back after a time of where you've just kind of felt knocked on your feet, knocked off your feet, and now you're coming back. You're making your comeback. That could be that aspect too in this card. So I thank you all for watching. I hope that this reading was helpful. And I encourage you to check out the other videos that are linked in the description. If you would like to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description that will take you to the scheduling page, calendly.com/amethystdangelite, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a fabulous, fabulous week ahead. Take care and be well. Oh, day ahead, I should say. Hope you all have a fabulous day ahead. Take care and be well. Bye, my darlings.